I wanted to choose the background, hard for this background, but I want to just talk about something that it's something that I deal with. So I've been feeling an enormous amount of positivity, and for months now, like since this whole event happened, I chose the light side of the fence. So when life attacked me, when this event with my mama happened back on August 9th, days into the occurrence, when she was lifeless in the hospital and going and was septic with practically no vitals before then, I could see and hear things. I knew there was negativity around me. Others witnessed it too, so they know it's real. And I act as it's like I have things just draw to me. Everything does. But anyway, from that set of circumstances that took place with Mama, and I'm seeing her go back downhill again, and it's nothing can explain to you what it feels like when you see your loved one, your mama, just lifeless, no life whatsoever. She's breathing as though she's on a respirator. Oxygen was nearly at 5. And when she slept, she was just like it wasn't like she wasn't there. She was gone, and she was. I don't want to repeat it. I mean, I documented her progress, but, and then I had to teach her neurological functionality again. Almost, I had to train her body to move again, lift her arm for her, and then she was even exercising in her sleep. And then she could eat a little bit of ice, and that's basically how it started. How she was beginning to eat ice, but I had to feed her, clean her, and get her to just coax her into eating and drinking, and coax her into moving at all. And I had to move her along with the nurses and techs. But when you witness, let me tell you, when you witness your mama lifeless, I was already going through darkness and depression before then. It hit hard when it hit, and I was experiencing things that I don't even want to say. I was experiencing things that I can't convey into words. Like it was a weight on me, and I felt something coming. I felt something on the way. And I guess that event was what I was feeling, but it was just like doom and gloom, like inevitable doom. I felt it coming upon us. But then when I was in the hospital, and I had all that weight on my shoulders of not only taking care of Mama, but taking care of the paperwork, talking to all the doctors and all the nurses and the staff, and trying to take care of every bit of the paperwork and payments and bills, and trying to figure everything out and sort it. And I was trying to do everything. She could barely get one word out. It took her several minutes to just get a sentence going. And witnessing her go through that, when you witness a loved one that you are that close to go through that, nothing can compare to the feel of inevitable doom of the loss that you could be experiencing. That's possible. She was gone. There was like, it was just, they all looked at me like it was hopeless, but I kept faith, and I knew it. And I said, I was just talking to God, and I told the Lord, I said, I know she's going to make it. I would hear things try to say the opposite. Something would try to get to me, and I would say, no. You know that Tom McDonald song where he's fighting with himself? He's like, shut up, no. And I told everything. I told the darkness to leave me alone, and I pushed it away. I pushed it aside. And I said, not today, not ever. That's not to say it doesn't come back. Because for a couple of months now, since that August date, I remember on August 17th, I felt a complete difference. But, actually more like August 13th. But I will tell you, God put people in place for me. And He put people in place that He put people in place for reasons that all these people happen to run into, a lot of them. And I just needed hugs. I can't even begin to say how much. I just asked someone, can I please hug you? I needed hugs when I thought I was losing her. I just bawled. I lost it. I couldn't fathom it. I lost it. And there happened to be an individual. There just happened to be this guy. He was like an older farm type guy. Might have been a farmer. I don't know. But he just... I'll just call him KN. But he talked to me and he hugged me and said it's going to be okay, no matter what happens. And he told me that I wish I'd have got his number, but he said if I ever need anything to look him up. But I've run into so many good people. So many good people. But but no matter how long you go through a manic mode, no matter how long you are living on adrenaline, like trying to keep going, because I would just about go to sleep and then she'd need me, but I would do it again. I would totally help her again if I had to. But no matter how much no matter how much I even got a bloody eye, and I was sick. I was going through sickness and high fever, but I kept going. I had to fill out paperwork for different places to take her to this rehab facility, and I did all these different things. I was filing paperwork, but I kept going, and the Lord kept me going. But I don't know how to explain to you what the feeling it is when it feels like you could lose someone so close to you. It's awful. And each time she goes to sleep, and she's been sleeping for a long while, she's up for a little while and tired again. And each time I see her go back into the same shape and then holler in pain again, it's almost like PTSD. No, it's almost like flashbacks to when she was lifeless. When I see her sleep. So anyway, I just thought I needed to share. I don't want her to go back into that same shape again. And I know in the name of the Lord, mighty Yeshua, mighty Jesus Christ, I know that bad bacteria is going to be removed out of her body. And the next surgery is going to go well. Everything's going to be fine, and she's going to make it. We've got a lot of life left to share with each other. I hear her in such pain and see her so tired and feel so bad. It's just, I have a lot of things going on with me as well that makes me tired all the time, feel so bad, but I'll get those sorted out after we get her sorted out. But it's just like, what's going on, you know? I know the stone will make you sore. I know they'll make you sick and tired, but what's causing her fevers and the abdominal and pelvic pain and the body aches and fever, and what's causing this continuation of so tired that she can't sit up? I mean, that's how she was pre-sepsis. I'm seeing those symptoms come back, and I don't ever want to see them again. When I see her go to sleep, I get these flashbacks of when she was lifeless, and I can't do that. I can't. I don't know how to explain it. I literally have flashbacks of when she was just lifeless. And then I have to let my mind think about something else. Anyway, this is an update of my life. If you'd like to show support, you can. If you'd like to pray, please do. Prayer Prayer is a powerful thing. I know because I've witnessed its results firsthand. You know, they used to say, oh, ye of little faith. Well, I had it. I mean, after this occurred, I raised the level. And I just want to see her get fully recovered. A lot of people are concerned about her. They're like, I hate to hear that. They're just like, why is she going back downhill? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, she's going to get well. She's going to get better. That bacteria is going to be removed out of her body, and she is going to get better. She's going to get well, and there's no way around it. She's going to be healed. I love y'all.